Hey guys, as I've had a hell of a week for overload, adrenaline overload, anxiety, just absolutely awful, I thought I'd share with you a little video today for stress and anxiety, because I know so many of you struggle with stress and anxiety, and it's really not a nice place to be, is it? So just start off, bring the soles of your feet together. Now, as you can see, I'm not exactly that flexible around my hips. I've got deep hip sockets, so if that's you, then that's okay. You can have your feet far away or closer towards you, whatever feels best for you. And just bounce those knees like butterfly wings. As you breathe in, bounce the knees. As you breathe out, use your hands around, trying to draw your nose towards your toes. Now, it doesn't matter if your nose is a million miles away from your toes. We just want to release some tension from around your hips. So you could be absolutely nowhere near your feet, and that's okay. Just nice deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. If you can't hold your feet, just hold on wherever you can reach. Just hold on to your ankles or your calf muscles. It really doesn't matter. Now, we often hold a lot of tension around our hips, and on an energetic level, that stops us from moving forward. So we're also stretching out the meridians on our inner legs, which can help release anger as well. Just one more breath here. Breathe in and breathe out and stretch. Then we're just going to come into a cross-legged position. Now, if you're a little bit like me, not that comfortable sitting on the floor, you can use some cushions or a block or bolster. And if you're still really not comfortable, then sit on a chair. Just move your butt cheeks out the way. So grab hold of your butt, pull it back. So we're tilting the pelvis forward slightly. So you want to have a nice tall spine. We don't want to be slouched over. We want to sit up nice and tall. So if sitting cross-legged is really not your thing, just sit on a chair. I'm just going to loosen up the neck. It's going to be a whole lot of tension in our neck and jaw. So just drop your chin towards your chest, keeping your tummy in slightly, spine nice and tall. You're just going to start to roll your head from side to side, bringing your ears towards your shoulders, and you'll feel how tight that is. And so we hold a lot of tension in our neck and shoulders, so you can go even slower if you need to. Inhaling to the side. Exhale, chin to chest. Just try and keep your shoulders relaxed and your mouth slightly open so you're not clenching your jaw. If you're anything like me, when you're tense, you clench your jaw. So just let that head roll from side to side. Now, hopefully after a couple of repetitions, it will start to feel a little bit looser. And you should also start to feel a stretch along your spine as well, all the muscles, nerves and connective tissue along your spine. Yeah, just bring your chin to your chest and float the head up. And just have a little jiggle out, just loosen up those shoulders, roll the shoulders a little bit. Just jiggle it out, loosen up your spine. You can go a little bit slower. Nice deep breath. Just do whatever you gotta do. Shake out the shoulders, shake out the arms, shake it all out. Because when we get stressed, we get tense, don't we? So just think of shaking it all out, shake it all out. Shake it up a little bit. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, as if you're shaking off all that negative energy, shaking off all that stress. And have a smile on your face as well. When we get tense, we tend to frown, and that actually makes us feel worse. Have a bit of a smile on your face. And to release tension in your jaw, as you breathe in, tense your facial muscles. As you breathe out, stick your tongue out and eyes upwards, lion breath. So it looks like this. So inhale, squeeze your face. Exhale, stick your tongue out, eyes up. And it'll make you smile because you feel like a wally. Do that twice more. It releases tension in the jaw. So inhale, squeeze. Exhale. Opening your mouth as wide as possible. Give me one more. You might feel that tension in your jaw releasing. And just bring your thumbs and index fingers together. So a gesture of wisdom and receptivity. Again, spine nice and tall. I'm just going to focus on the breath. Now I want you to breathe in and out in a 4 count. So we breathe in for 4 counts, out for 4 counts. Even if you can breathe longer, it doesn't matter. We breathe in and out through the nose, which breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. So breathing as deeply as you can with that 4 count. So in this breathing exercise, there's no pauses. So expand your chest as much as you can as you breathe in and make it an audible breath. So people should be able to hear it from the other side of the room. Still keeping that 4-4 count, and what that does, that brings us into heart coherence. So it brings the body into a state of balance. And so even if you feel like you can breathe longer, just keep that 4-4 count. And the other thing it does, when you're counting, it focuses your mind. So instead of your mind going off in a million one directions, things you're worrying about, etc., you can just focus on the count. Just think, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. So finding that steady rhythm, just counting in your own mind. And feel your tummy contract on that exhale. We're going to try and keep that 4 count breath when we go through the postures. And if you lose it at any time, don't worry, I'll keep reminding you, but try and keep that 4 count breath. Just bring your fingertips to the floor. Inhale, stretch one arm up. Exhale, stretch across. Then inhale, lift up. Exhale, relax the arms. If you're doing this on a chair, you can do the same thing. Breathe in, breathe out, stretching out the side waist. Breathe in, and breathe out. So when we stretch out the side body, not only are we keeping the spine flexible, but also stretching out the intercostal muscles, which make it easier for us to breathe. As I said, when we get stressed and anxious, everything tightens and we stop breathing properly. And that loss of oxygen can make us feel even more anxious. When we're getting less oxygen into the body, that can create more of a stress response in the body. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. One more each side. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. So again, that steady breath helps to balance out our nervous system as well. Breathe in and breathe out. Awesome. Then come off your block if you're on a block. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Just grab your butt cheeks. Pop your butt back. So again, you're tilting your pelvis forward. If you've got really, really tight hamstrings and you feel like that, bend your knees a lot. And you're just going to fold down over your legs. Now don't worry if you're nowhere near as far forward as I am. That's okay. And relax your head. So even if you're up here, completely relax your head. You can always use a cushion or a bolster to relax over your legs. And just breathe here again, keeping that 4 count breath. And what this does is stretches the back of the body. It helps to increase our blood flow and also calms the nervous system. And we're going to pair it with an affirmation. So as you're here, trying to keep that 4 count breath, I want you to repeat to yourself, I feel safe and supported. I feel safe and supported. So just staying here, breathing deep, keep affirming to yourself, I feel safe and supported. One of the things when we get stressed or anxious, we don't feel safe. We're having a stress response, and that causes anxious thoughts. Anxious thoughts causes us to feel more anxious, and we just don't feel safe. That's why all the alarms are going off in our brain. So affirm to yourself, I feel safe and supported. And feel all those muscles alongside your spine relaxing. Again, it doesn't matter if you're nowhere near your toes, that's not important. Just keep mentally affirming, and the more you relax your head, the more you'll stretch along your spine anyway. Even if you're up here somewhere, you'll stretch along your spine and the backs of your legs. So again, all those meridians, all those energy channels on the backs of our legs that get tight and stop us from moving forward in life. A nice deep breath, trying to keep that 4-count breath if you can. I feel safe and supported. You can do this, you can hold this pose for like literally up to 5 minutes. We're not going to do that today. So come back up, move your bolster out the way and come onto your back. You can do bridge pose. Any back bend that opens the front of the body lifts our mood, stretches out the muscles alongside the spine, and just kind of brings us into a better state of being. So have your feet about hip width, as close to your bum as you can. So you should just be able to touch your heels with your fingertips. Press your feet into the floor, press your shoulders into the floor, roll yourself up and lift your hips up to the ceiling. Squeeze that tushy. Try and interlink your hands and wiggle your shoulders closer together. And hold and breathe. Push down firmly with your feet. Keep lifting your chest. Keep lifting your ribs as if you're trying to bring your chest towards your chin. Again, keeping that 4-count breath if you can. Firmly push into the feet. Lift your heart. So we stretch the back of the body. Now we're stretching and opening the front of the body because we want to be in balance. So if we want to be in balance in our mind, we need to be in balance in our body. And as you're here, mentally affirm, my heart is open. My heart is open. Because we tend to get a bit closed off when we're stressed and anxious. So just mentally affirm, my heart is open. That's quite a strong pose. So your legs might start to complain. Your ego might start to say, oh, my bum's hurting or my legs are hurting. Just take 2 more breaths. My heart is open. 1 more breath. In, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. And release your hands, wiggle out your shoulders, and then try to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. And bring the knees in towards your chest. Then you're going to inhale forward, exhale, roll that rock and roll on your spine. It's a great spine massage. Make sure you're on a softish floor. If it doesn't feel good on your back, then don't do it. It's a great free spine massage. Also wakes up your spine, releases tension in your spine. And next time, I'm going to come back up to sitting. And sit your bum back. Again, move your butt cheeks out of the way. We're going to come into a twist. Now, twist is so good for wringing the crap out of your body. So you're going to keep your left leg straight, bend your right knee, take the foot across. Now, don't bring it in too close because you end up hunched. Try and sit up nice and tall. Energy in this left leg. And a nice tall spine. When we stretch the spine out, we've got more room to move. When we're like that, the spine is compressed and we don't want to do that. So lift up nice and tall and imagine turning through your belly button first. And turn through your ribs, through your chest, through your shoulders. Reach your fingertips behind you. Try and look over your back shoulder. You can hold on to this knee or you can take the arm to the other side. But just make sure you're not leaning on that back arm. So each time you breathe in, lengthen up through the crown of the head. Each time you breathe out, twist a little bit further. So it also massages the internal organs. It's like wringing out a dishcloth, wringing all the crap out of your body. Still keeping that 4 count breath. And this time mentally affirm, I release everything that no longer serves me. I release everything that no longer serves me. So just repeat it in your mind. I release everything that no longer serves me. Gently release your head, shoulders. Come back to center. Stretch your legs out. Just bounce the legs out a little bit. Then sit up nice and tall again. Bend your left knee. Take that foot across. Again, sit up tall, shoulders relax. We're going to turn the other way. So I'm turning your belly button first. So turning from the base of the spine, then your ribs, chest, shoulders, the fingertips behind you. Look over that back shoulder. Again, you can either hold on to the knee or you can bring the arm to the outside. Just make sure you're not tensing the shoulders. Keep energy in this right leg. So press the back of the right knee down to the floor. Imagine stretching the crown of the head up to the ceiling. So we're wringing out the crap in the body. And again, mentally affirm, I let go of everything that no longer serves me. And release. Think of coming back, head, shoulders, ribs, legs. And this last one, it's kind of fun, but it's a great stress reliever, and it also works your tummy muscles. So all you're going to do is you're going to lie down and you're going to start laughing. Just start laughing. And you'll start laughing because you're laughing at nothing. But notice how it feels in the body, the vibrations in the body, and how it works your tummy muscles. And then relax. And notice how it relaxes your jaw. Feel the energy flowing through the body. So even if people are looking at you like you're completely bonkers, it helps to release anxiety for them. Because we want to, being stressed and anxious is not a nice situation to be in. So we need to change the body chemistry. We need to change our energy. And just laughing, and say once you start laughing, you'll carry on laughing because you're laughing at nothing, and you'll feel your energy change. So that's just a very short, very brief little routine. Please let me know how you get on, and if you have any questions or want to have any requests for me, then just let me know. Love and light to you. Have an amazing day.